everyone! Today is a new day, new life, new beginning, and new lesson. So our lesson for today is about linear equation with one variable. So we have some examples here. I'm going to discuss how to get the value of the variable while we're computing the examples, okay? So when we say one variable, the variable that is given in our equation is only one. So if you notice in example number 1, 2x plus 9 is equal to 7. So we have only one variable, which is x. The same with example number 2, we have only one variable, which is x. That's why we call it linear equation with one variable. Linear because when we graph it, we can form a line. Okay? So, in example number 1, how do we get the value of x, which is our variable? So, to get the value of x, of course, we need to isolate the variable. So, 2x, just copy 2x, and then equal sign. If you notice, 7 and 9 are both constant. When we say constant, those are the numbers. So just copy 7 since we do not move it. The 7 is still on the right of the equal sign. And if you notice, positive 9 is on the left of equal sign. We need to join 2, 7, which is, they are both constant. Okay, combine like terms, but they are not like terms, but they are both constant. So positive 9, we will move it to the other side over equal sign. The sign becomes negative. Okay, so negative 9. Okay, so maybe you're asking why the positive 9 becomes negative 9 when we transpose to the other side. So that's the rule or shortcut of addition or subtraction of a property of equality. So I'm going to discuss that later on. So let's continue. So 2x now is equal to 7 minus 9. If you notice, the sign of 7 is positive and the sign of 9 is negative. So if they have unlike sign, copy the sign of the greater value. So, kung napapansin ninyo, ang sign ng greater value is negative. So, negative tayo. And, subtract the number. So, 9 minus 7 is 2. Okay. Next, since x lang ang kailangan natin, since we need only x, only one x, so we need to divide both sides, whatever number besides x. So we have 2 here, so divide both sides by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So cancel na siya. Then we have x. And then, negative divided by positive. If you divide integers with unlike sign, the answer is always negative. So negative 2 divided by this equal to 1. Therefore, we have x is equal to negative 1. Let's go back to this rule. Why is it that the positive 9 when we transpose over equal sign becomes negative 9? Actually, the long method is addition property of equality. So let's try in here. So 2x plus 9 is equal to 7. Okay? So, what are we going to do in here so that positive 9 will be removed? So that 2x will be isolated or on the left alone. So, we need to subtract negative 9, right? So, 2x plus 9, we need to subtract 9 so that it becomes 0. So, since we subtract 9 here, then we're going to subtract 9 also here. Because whatever you do on the left side, you should also do on the right side. Okay? So, positive 9, negative 9. As I had mentioned a while ago, if we add unlike sign, so positive and negative, then it becomes the sign, copy the sign of the greater value. Since they have the same number, so we're going to subtract 9 minus 9 is 0. So these two will be cancelled already. So we have 2x is equal to 7 minus 9. So if you notice, they are the same already with this. So if we continue this one, we have the same answer. So 2x is equal to negative 9, the same rules. Unlike sign, copy the sign of the greater value and subtract. Okay, sorry. So this must be 9 minus 7 is 2. Divide both sides by the number sit besides x or any variable. So 2 and 2, therefore x is equal to negative divided by positive is negative. 2 divided by this is equal to 1. So they have the same answer. Okay, that's why we're going to instead of doing this one, long method, we simply move the number or any variable over equal sign and change the sign. Okay? So that's the shortcut method. So for number 1 example, the value of x is negative 1. Now let's proceed to example number 2. So if you notice, we have 11x and 2x. First step, combine like terms. When we say like terms, both are the same. So what are those like terms here? We have 11x and 2x. Why? They are both x and x. Okay? So 11x is greater, so still remain on the left side. 11x. Transpose 2x over equal sign. Again, so if you do not have sign here, meaning to say that is positive. So if we transpose, positive becomes negative, and then 2x is equal to, how about positive 9? Positive 9 is our constant, so that must be on the right side of the equal sign. So if we transpose, on the other side, positive becomes negative, and then copy 9. Next, positive and negative, they are unlike signs. So copy the sign of the greater value, positive tayo. And then 11 minus 2, we have 9. And then copy the variable x is equal to negative 9. Then next, we're going to divide both sides by the number besides the variable, which is 9. So divide both sides, 9 and 9. Then 9 divided by 9 divided by 9 is equal to 1. So we have 1x or simply x. Because 1 is invisible, we don't need to write 1 here. That is automatically 1x if we write x. Okay? Is equal to negative divided by positive is equal to negative. 9 divided by 9 is equal to 1. So our variable x is equal to negative 1. Okay? Okay, so next, example number 3. For example number 3, we have 2 plus 8x is equal to 1. And for number 4, we have 15x plus 9 is equal to 6. Okay, so number 3 first. So if you notice, we only have 8x alone. So copy 8x is equal to, of course, the constant 1. Since we do not move, just copy on the right. And of course, we have another constant on the left side. We need to join it to the other constant on the right side. So, since we're going to move over equal sign or on the other side of equal signs, then positive becomes negative 2. Copy 8x is equal to positive and negative. So copy the sign of the greater value. We have 2. So negative. Then 2 minus 1. Why are we going to subtract? Because they are unlike signs. So 2 minus 1, we have 1. Then after that, we're going to divide both sides by the number besides the variable. So the number besides x is 8. So we need to divide both sides by 8. 8. Cancel. 8 divided by 8 is equal to 1. And then x, 1x or simply x is equal to, in dividing unlike sign, the answer is always negative. So negative divided by positive is negative. And then 1, 8. So the value of x is equal to negative 1, 8. Let me check. Okay, that's correct. Next, number 4. Say number 4, the same. The same step. First, we're going to isolate the variable. So we have 15x, just copy. Copy equal sign. And 6 is one of our constant, which is on the right. So simply copy. And then positive 9 is also a constant, so we're going to join 2, 6. So move this positive 9 over equal sign or on the other side. So positive becomes negative and then just copy 9. Next, 15x is equal to, they are unlike signs, so unlike sign again, copy the sign of the greater value. So positive and negative, this is greater, so copy negative. Then subtract the number. 9 minus 6 is 3. Then next, we're going to divide both sides by the number besides the variable, which is x. So we have 15. 15. So cancel na siya. Then we have x is equal to negative divided by positive again is negative. And then numerator and denominator are both divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. And 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. Therefore, the value of x is equal to negative 1/5. Okay, got it? Okay, next, I'm going to give you the last example. For our last example, we have 2x plus 5 is equal to 14. Okay, if you notice, we have here, on our example, we have a close and open parenthesis. Again, we can apply the PEMDAS or order of operation. So, PEMDAS means okay, P stand for parentheses or the group using brackets or braces. E for exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So in here, we will apply the P, which is the parentheses. So 2, close and open parentheses, x plus 5, meaning to say, we're going to multiply 2 with all the values inside the parentheses. So 2 multiplied by x, so 2x, copy the sign, then 2 multiplied by 5. We call this as distributive property under addition. I'll repeat. You're going to multiply the number outside the close and open parentheses with all the values inside the parentheses. So 2 multiplied by x plus 2 multiplied by 5. And then copy is equal to 14. Next, 2 times x is equal to 2x plus 2 times 5 is equal to 10 is equal to 14. Then combine like terms. So 2x is alone. So 2x is equal to, just copy 14 since 14 is still on the right of equal sign. So 10 should be moved over equal sign. So positive 10 becomes negative 10 since we're going to move it on the other side of the equal sign. The next, copy 2x is equal to positive and negative. So if you notice, the greater value is 14, which it has positive sign. So positive. You don't need to write positive sign. If there's no positive sign written, that is, or there's no written sign, then that is automatically positive. So positive, then subtract the number 14 minus 10, we have 4. Next, we're going to divide both sides with the number besides the variable. So we have 2, 2, and 2. So cancel 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Then x, 1x or simply x. Then 4 divided by 2, we have 2. Therefore, our variable or x is equal to 2. Okay, so that's how we're going to compute the linear equation with one variable. Okay guys, that's all for today. I hope you learned something from our video and I hope to see you again. Bye and thank you!